Hey guys, Fight Kitties here. I'm Lady J.
And I'm Lexi, and it's time for
Kickass
Kickass and Coffee.
Your stomach is growling this morning. Oh yeah, Lexi's stomach has got some exciting news for all of us this morning.
It does. So let's start with some fight buzz. We have some breaking news. Roman Reigns has been cleared from the doctors to compete in tomorrow's Friday SmackDown.
You hear that, Grandma D? Your man has been cleared.
I'm wondering what surprises he's going to have in store because he's up against Brock Lesnar.
Oh yeah, I mean, he's two. So the Universal Champion was unable to compete on day one.
Yeah.
Brock Lesnar, however, his scheduled opponent was added at like that fatal five-way, and
he won.
Yeah, he won. He just went in, cleaned up house.
Yeah.
And so Lesnar warned Reigns on this week's Raw. He's like, I'm headed to SmackDown to get you.
You better watch out. So I wonder what's going to happen because anytime these two have talked in the past, it's like they're ready to go at
I'm
it.
always wondering what's going to happen between like Paul Heyman. It's like he's cheating, you know. He's like he's got his two lovers. He's got Brock. He's got Roman. Like one day someone's gonna get jealous.
Yep, got to pick one.
They'll probably take out Heyman.
And we have some results from NXT UK if you guys happen to miss it. So for first up, we have Ashton Carter and Oliver Smith who defeated Synopsis by a pinfall.
I don't even think people realize how great NXT UK is.
Yeah.
It's a different vibe, different crowd. I love the UK crowd. They're like big on chanting and like kind of like the way they get into football.
Yeah. I love the way that their crowd's always chanting. There's always so much energy there.
Yeah. So Xia Brookside defeated Myla Grace by pinfall.
Yep. And for the NXT UK Women's Championship match, we have Miko Satomura, who defeated Blair Davenport, and she won by a pinfall to retain the title.
Yeah, and you get like a more international crowd too.
Yeah.
So you're like, hey, we got like different nations represented here.
I love it.
It's a little rough. It's a little rougher than regular WWE stuff. It's kind of like the way NXT used to be before the regime change.
We're talking about that in a little bit, so stay tuned for that. We have AEW Dynamite, whose debut on TBS has finishing number 2 on cable.
Well,
that's amazing.
It's for like that coveted like stats group, but people who like to talk stats like, oh my gosh, the crowd that's between the ages of like 18 and 35, they're like gold.
Yeah.
And yeah, girls are starting to watch more too. Their numbers are going up in the stats.
Yeah, I mean, AEW was second to the NBA. Like, that's a big deal.
That's a big deal.
And like, they have games between Golden State and Dallas, and
that was number 1.
Yeah.
And then it was AEW. There are a couple other NBA games going on too afterwards, but AEW is still above. I think they were above like the news, talking news head person as well. And
kind of awesome that the woman audience is increasing. Like, I think that's so cool.
So we're not alone.
Yeah. There's going to be some more Fight Kitties.
Yeah.
And now time for the morning jazz.
Hit me.
Samoa Joe got fired again. So twice. He thought getting fired one time was bad. How about twice?
I mean, it's different like if you quit twice.
Yeah.
But to be fired twice, that sucks.
Yeah, he was actually let go in April of 2020 for an injury and was suspended. Then he was brought back in April of 2021 as a commentator.
Yeah,
and
he was like, they had like that performance center tryouts. They had a picture of him there. Like, yeah, he's going to be with other coaches doing commentary. I'm like, that's cool. I like Joe.
And he was rehired by Triple H, and they brought him back to NXT, and he was initially William Regal's enforcer. Then he later returned to the ring, and he actually defeated Karrion Kross.
He was a really good enforcer. Like, if anyone's going to be like the man, it's like, don't mess with Joe.
And that defeat was at the TakeOver 36 for the 3rd time, and Joe is currently the only 3rd time NXT champ.
dude, he's got like this resume. He's got like this notoriety. He's got like, I mean, people know Joe.
Yeah, this is
Where's-
sad news.
Where's he gonna go?
I don't know. That'll be interesting.
Samoa Joe for AEW.
He actually vacated the championship less than a month later, claiming that he was injured and couldn't compete right before the NXT brand changed. And he's been absent ever since.
Eyebrows are raising. Come on, April.
So like with all these cuts, like who do you think they're gonna cut anyone else? Or
Okay,
like
so before we even talked about all these cuts, there had already been 80. Like people were like, dude, when did Braun Strowman quit? I'm like, he didn't quit.
No.
Him and like 80 other people were like let go last year, and it seems like they're still on a roll. There was that lady, was it Covino?
I think her name was
Carino.
Carino.
She had just been hired. She just moved across the country
With her kid.
With her kid. It was like the first day of school, and they're like, oh yeah, by the way, you're cut.
I would have been so upset. Can you imagine? You just flew with your kid
You
who's
just
starting
moved.
school at a new district. You have to meet new kids and like,
Oh my God.
oh my goodness. I hope at least they got some sort of like nice little package before they left. That would suck. So let's move on to some more exciting news.
It's always exciting. The Wrestleverse is a very exciting place.
It sure is. And we have some fluffy news for you guys. Let's start with Thunder Rosa, who was a guest on Oral Sessions with Rachel Paquette. You guys know we love that podcast. And
I love Renee.
Yes. Rosa talked about how she went from being a social worker to working for AEW.
I didn't know she was a social worker.
Yeah, she was. I
probably
don't see her like that.
Can you imagine her behind the desk? She's like, she's probably really cool though. Because
Yeah.
she probably is like, I know.
Yeah.
But then she's probably like, don't even go there because I will take you out. I will jump over this desk right now.
I would not want to mess with her.
No.
No. And she almost even became a referee for WWE.
That would have been fun.
Yeah, kind of exciting, but I love her. And she said she had a really difficult time with like issues with the previous company she was with. So if anybody who knows the previous company that she was with, I believe was NWA, if I'm not mistaken.
I've kind of seen her on a lot of different places, but
right before she signed with WWE, she actually was with NWA.
Wait, WWE or AEW?
She's signed with WWE.
No, she's
No?
an AEW.
Really?
Because remember her and Mercedes Martinez?
Oh, yeah.
Right outside the big TBS championship match.
So right before that, I wonder what company she was with.
Probably NWA.
NWA, yeah. But she said she was having a lot of difficulties before she ended up signing her new contract. And like when she signed it was the moment she realized like, I did it. I'm finally here.
Nice.
So that's kind of cool.
I like it.
Yeah.
She's one of those mean mamas too. I'm like, yeah, we're like the mama club.
And she worked really hard, sacrificed a lot. And like you said, she's a mom. So that takes a lot.
I would think so too. So we were watching the Jade Cargill match and like her daughter was ringside. Like, dude, how do you do this live with your kid?
That's crazy. Yeah. And like, that's a loud environment to bring them around. Some kids might be like, I don't want to be there.
I know, isn't that why JWoww was like, we need a space where like the kids can kind of like take a breather? And
true. That's nice.
All right, okay.
We'll move on. We have IGT, who signs a multi-year deal with WWE for exclusive licensing rights to a omni-channel lottery game.
What is an omni-channel?
Basically like a scratch-off little lottery.
It online?
I guess you can do it. It's going to be available in stores, but for right now, I believe it started online. It's a cute little scratch-off. It's different.
Okay, so when I looked at it, it kind of reminded me of, I was in the grocery store and they still have like the ice cream pops, like, or the popsicles with like freaking Macho Man on it. And I'm like, he doesn't like, do people even know who he is anymore? Like he's still even, I think he's on like Slim Jims and stuff. So it's like,
yeah,
we got ice cream, we got like your Wheaties, we got scratchers.
That's honestly cool. I mean, I guess it's a way for them to capitalize on like a crossover between like the people who do scratch offs and the people who like WWE.
Just imagine Grandma D. Come on, Mama
Yeah,
Grace, give Mama some new shoes.
I can so see her doing that too. Now we have Keeping It Strong style. Now matches have been set for Wrestle Kingdom, which is tomorrow, right? Tomorrow's January.
It's the third.
It's the third night.
Third night of Wrestle Kingdom 16.
Yeah,
it's totally different because we already had our last two. It was such a big event that like Yeah, you can't do a review on all the matches, but this one's a big one because it's the first time they're teaming up with Noah, which is like the other huge competing pro wrestling company in Japan.
That's really cool. So they're going to have the broadcast live worldwide on ABEMA, pay-per-view, and in a classic tag team match, we have NJPW's dream team of Kazuchika Okada
Rainmaker
and Hiroshi Tanahashi, who's going to face Kaiji Moto and Kato Kiyomiya.
So I'm not familiar with the Noah guys, but we will be now.
Yeah, that'll be exciting. We have Kiyomiya, who's Noah's young supernova, who's been dying for a match with Okada for over a year, and now gets a chance to be against a brand new IWGP World Heavyweight Champion.
The real world IWGP. Sorry, Will Ospreay.
Sorry. We have Los Ingobernables de Japón.
Nice.
I finally did it. It's a tongue twister, but I did it. We've got Shingo Takagi,
Tetsuya Naito, Sanada, Hiromu, my Catman.
Yes.
And Bushi. They're all going to face the Congo Diamond faction of,
Katsuko,
I need more
Nakajima, Keno, Manabu, Suya, Tadasuki, and Alasia in a massive 5-on-5 battle.
All that matters is there's 5 awesome guys against 5 other awesome guys that we've never seen, at least we've never seen them together ever. No one else has either together.
No, I'm excited. So we're going to have those results in by Monday.
I mean, this is bananas as like WWE actually going up against like the top elite from AEW. I mean, if that went down, everyone would be like, whoa, hold on.
Yeah.
Get the DVR if I can't even freaking make this. This is epic. Zack Sabre Jr. and Yoshinobu Kanemaru will face Naomichi Marufuji and Yoshinari Ogawa.
That'll be exciting.
I don't know anything, but I will.
Yeah, we are going to find out. But
I do know that Zack Sabre Jr., a longtime partner of Ogawa's.
And he actually credits like the veteran junior heavyweight with adapting his European catch styles to the Japanese rings. He kind of brings his own little twist in.
I like it.
Yeah, I like it. And Kane Maru, is that his name? Kane Maru? Kanemaru is arguably Noah's greatest GHC junior heavyweight champion. I mean, I can count several bouts that Marufuji among his many victories, all without being pinned or submitted by Kane Maru. I mean, he's a badass.
That's the resume.
Yeah.
He's like, yep, it's on paper.
Yep.
So we're going to have Taichi, Minoru Suzuki, and Taka Michinoku.
Yeah.
I need a Japanese for them so bad. I feel like English speakers butchering Spanish right now. Take on Takahashi, Sugiura, Kazushi, Sakuraba, and shockingly, Kenta. Okay, he used to be in WWE.
Yeah.
And like no one gave him a shot. No one like showcased his abilities. I remember we were like at NXT and like everyone's like, oh my God, it's Kenta. I'm like, who's Kenta? And if they just stay in WWE, you never know what they can do. Okay, that's my tangent.
So he has potential, right?
He's like awesome.
Yeah.
Like, he's like playing for the other team. Or at least, in our opinion, the other team. All right, moving on.
And Sugiura has long fought on Noah's side in clashes with NJPW. And when Suzuki Gun invaded Noah in the mid-2010s, it was Sugiura who joined the group in the Reign of Terror, betraying Noah.
So there's like a spy backstabber in the mix?
Yeah, that's some tea right there.
Dude, like, it's like good storytelling.
Yeah.
This is like one of those Mexican novelas.
Yes. Should be like a show. I want to know behind the scenes. Like, I feel like I don't know enough.
Is there a reality TV show about this?
I would definitely be watching that. I think that's it, you guys.
That's it for today. I mean, just another day in the Wrestleverse.
Yeah. I'm excited to see what this weekend has to bring. We have Wrestle Kingdom, day 3.
Well, yeah, and then tonight we have AEW Rampage. And
Yeah.
then tomorrow night is AEW's Battle of the Belts. And then We also have WWE with our Braun Strowman versus Roman Reigns.
Yes. So
It's, oh my God. Brock Lesnar. Mas coffee. Mas coffee.
that's okay. That just means we need another cup.
It's time.
It's time for another cup. So we're going to let you grab
We
your
can't
cup of
even
coffee.
like start our day right now.
Thank you guys so much for watching Kickass and Coffee. Please take a moment to leave a comment, like, subscribe, and click the link down
And
below.
don't troll us too hard.
Yes,
We're
don't
being bloody butchers this morning.
Yes, and we'll be back on Monday for some more Kickass and Coffee. Until next time, I'm Lexi.
And I'm Lady J.
Bye.